Wow, I can't believe it's come to this. As a kid, I've always wanted a figure of Banjo and Kazooie, and they finally made one. It's from a company I think called Premium DNA Figures, and so this was announced 2 years ago. I pre-ordered this like 2 years ago, and I was just like so ready for it. It's like, oh, cool! Finally, an action figure of Banjo and Kazooie. Oh, my younger self would have loved this. I always wanted one as a kid, but they never bothered making one, and it's a miracle we even got one, considering how it's been so long since Banjo Kazooie have had a video game, and people are still praying for another one. But until then, Banjo Kazooie has been making quite a resurgence when it comes to merchandise. And so this is not a small figure; it is really big, and so it was definitely worth its price. This is a pricier figure; it was like $60. But yeah, it's definitely the characters. It looks just a lot like how they did on the box art for the old N64 games, and it comes with a lot of accessories and customization. So I'll probably have to like stop the video and resume to give a demonstration. But so we got like all these different pieces here, and yeah, it looks really morbid. It looks like a decapitated Banjo. So you can replace Banjo's head by screwing it off and popping in another one, and so by default, he had this toothy grin. I didn't like it, so I just went with the default closed mouth look. I mean, it just looks so weird. Banjo never really made a face like this in the game, so except for maybe in Nuts and Bolts. But you got his Banjo. Unfortunately, just like many other figures, it doesn't do a good job at holding on to it, so I'm not even gonna bother. You got the Jiggy, the main collectibles of the game. That's really cool. You got like a little lid for the top of Banjo's backpack, so if you want to take Kazooie out, so yep, that's the big thing I want to get to. You can take Kazooie out, and so she's just like an upper half that you can connect to the backpack, and so it looks like you can connect her to the torso here, so I'm going to do that real quick. Yep, here's Kazooie without the backpack. And so, yeah, that's really cool, because that was, a big feature in Banjo Tooie, how Kazooie and Banjo finally got to split up, and to get more teamwork done. And so, yeah, that's really cool. And so you can have it where either have Kazooie in the backpack, just like in the first game, or have them pose them separately like this, and that's really cool. And so, yeah, this was like 2 years in the making, and so... a lot of people were even wondering if this was a legit product, because people are starting to wonder, like, what happened to this? Like, we pre-ordered this like 2 years ago, and it was finally announced that it's shipping in December. So thank goodness that, this product was real. I'm glad that this finally came, and I'm glad it satisfied. This is a really cool collectible. I highly recommend it. It's good.